Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man, Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's having a go! Oh, he's been caught napping!
He can get that clear.
And here's Trossard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. No luck with that dink over the top. Bowen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Savinho. Vecino. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on.
Now it's Trossard. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. Rudiger with the clearance.
Bragantino are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Trossard. Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Jong. Neymar. En-Nesyri. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Spread neatly. Cleared away. Opts to play it back. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Savinho. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Bowen. And here's Jesus. Stood up well to him there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. And now they can clear their lines. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bragantino will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bragantino have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Quality ball. Vecino. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. En-Nesyri. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Vecino. Great vision. Casado. And they can counter here. Played with finesse. Rudiger. And Neymar. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Asensio does really well there. He is strong. Tries to play it through. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he'll shoot here! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan go into the lead. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. He came in hard, very hard. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
And the city! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substituição em campo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Bowen. Tries a shot! Off the post! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Has a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's going for goal!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bowen. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. All hands on deck for this one. It's going to be another corner, I think. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Araujo can get it clear.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Casado
acréscimo.
is there to clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Bowen, looking for options for movement. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult.
That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity.